I don't like it when parents act like they're 100% right about having kids just because they have kids. I went over to eat at my friend Eric's house. I sat down across from his 5-year-old son, Charlie. When I sat down, I realized Charlie had a cut on his nose and a bruise on his face. And since when it comes to kitty face wounds, I have a see something, say something policy. I was like, Charlie, what happened? And he goes, a boy at school threw a rock and hit me in the face. And before I could react, my friend Eric goes, and Charlie, why don't you tell Uncle Si how you responded to that scenario? And Charlie went, I just smiled at him like this, and then calmly walked away. And my friend Eric goes, pretty mature and impressive, don't you think? Absolutely not. Concerning and horrifying is what I think. What are you, raising a tiny Bond villain? You know what rocks are, right? You've held one of those. Those are heavy things. What do you mean he didn't cry? I was on a bike ride a few weeks ago. I got hit in the face with a butterfly, and it ruined my entire weekend. He goes, we just thought it was a proper adult response, Si. If I threw a rock at an adult and hit him in the face, and that adult's response was just to smile at me and then calmly walk away, I bet you that adult knows my address. Come sunup, he's gonna be doing weird stuff to what's left of my skin. He goes, we're just trying to create a safe environment here at the home, Si. Well, you failed, man. Because I have rarely felt this unsafe. What, am I supposed to rest easy with old No Tears Boulder Nose running around back there? And then Eric started getting mad. And I know that because he said, I'm getting mad. So I said, great. Now teach your son that emotion. You know, so next time somebody rocket launches a pebble at his talking box, he has some options. Put some plays in the kid's playbook that aren't what would Ted Bundy do. He goes, you have no idea what you're talking about, Si. You've never raised a child. I'm sure, but I had a dog. And if somebody kicked my dog in the face and he just wagged his tail and hopped off, I might maybe get a new dog. At the very least, I'd question my training methods. Okay, guys, am I playing fetch wrong? Because it seems like my dog doesn't feel pain. He goes, you wouldn't last one day watching Charlie. You wouldn't last a day. It's like, fine, man, let's do it. So I watched him for a whole day. Eric dropped him off at 9 o'clock in the morning. I watched him all day long. And at 6 o'clock in the evening, when Eric walked through the door to pick him up, I hit him in the face with a rock. And he screamed the F word at me, and he said we weren't friends anymore. So I said, see, Charlie, now that's a proper adult response.